Olo, you glorious gazobos. Also, I realized that it seems like every time after I start recording, after I hit the record button is when I decide to, like, fix myself in my chair. I don't know why that is. I really don't. Either way, I'm just gonna get into the less story. Also, I noticed in the last couple of episodes, watching them back, that I was recording those pretty late. I'm recording this one pretty late too, but not as late. And I also, I noticed that after a while, I just kind of started reading very monotone and just kind of. So I apologize about that, and I'll try to do better. I really will. Also, apparently my throat doesn't want to though. Okay, the search continues tomorrow. Smells like chicken. Probably because I ate chicken. I wake to the sound of rain against my window. Judging by the light, it's morning. It dawns on me that I was supposed to play stunt in a few practice games last night. Whoops. Probably not a great move to blow off a player I just recruited. Breakfast this morning, cold as usual, or at least since I took a chance. This morning is cold as usual, or at least since I took a chance on some street food. It is actually pretty good, but I ended up sick a few days. Oh, okay, so she tried to eat some street food, didn't go well, sick, and now cereal. Cereal's the answer. I hope everything's working out on Jetson. Good management, and even a single sponsor will take us a long way. All I can do is focus on the task at hand, finding talent. I put my bowl away once it's emptied, and I lock my apartment on the way out. My jacket hood held up against the rain for most of the way, but my hair ended up soaked in the end. I shake my head dry once I'm inside, much to the annoyance of the guy at the Golden Zone Fire's front desk. I just imagine like one of those big old, like, really shaggy dogs, and after they take a bath and they shake, and there's like the little clips or videos where it shows like water going everywhere. That's how I imagine, and this poor guy just gets the face full of just. Yeah. The cafe is largely empty on most weekdays, at least before school's let out. My allergies. This nostril has decided to leave the chat. Nope, I don't think there's any getting it working. Oh well. A sacrifice must be made. With a bit of searching, I find Axel reclining drowsily in a computer chair that he must have wheeled over to the lounge area. I'll bet he'd rather be sleeping in the... I bet he'd rather be sleeping in at the Crash Team House, but Axel said he didn't want to have to meet me here any later. He yawns and waves me over. I pull a chair from a nearby PC and sit beside him. There's plenty to choose from when this place is empty. Do they not have umbrellas outside of Korea? No, everyone just sprints from place to place if it rains. Huh. So anyway, stunt agreed? Yeah, it'll make the next pickup even easier since I actually got to play another player I've got another player to point to. I wish Jet would hurry up and ditch her team already. Excel raises an eyebrow and shakes his head at me. She can't do that yet. Jet has a contract. Has to be over soon though, right? Why else would she be putting together a team if she wouldn't even be able to play on it? They vary, but most contracts are either 6 months or a year. Best case scenario, she'll be free at the end of the month. That makes sense. The Victory Star League won't let anyone with a contract play outside their team's approval. Well, maybe there's no rule against registering ahead of time. Whatever, I'm sure Jet has this figured out already. Right. Anyway, you said you got a lead on the next player, yeah? Yep, guy named Riva. Flits in and out of the top 8 on the ladder. He's won at least a dozen online tournaments this year. Wow. What race does he play? Here's the best part. He plays all 3. His Terran is his strongest, but he's known to switch between races during a long set. He'll even play random. Riva plays Zerg, Terran, and Protoss? Damn. Sounds good too good to be true. But this is where it gets weird. He's never turned up to a tournament in person. Only plays online. Some people speculate that Riva is an alias for a top player. I'm not convinced, though. He's got a very specific playstyle. It's almost like playing against a highly advanced AI. Strong mechanically, but only goes for standard macro games. So, how am I gonna get in touch with him? Other teams have to have gone after a player that good. It won't be easy, but I have a plan. Not another bet match. Please. Heh, it worked, didn't it? No, not this time. Riva's on a mean win streak right now, and an online king of the hill. 12 wins in a row. Damn, not bad, not bad. Granted, most of his games have been against foreigners. It's based in Europe, so it's at weird hours for us. Point is, you're going to enter tonight. So I beat him and then use that to convince him to join the team? Hold on. I didn't say anything about beating him. I mean, if you do, I'm not going to complain. You're going to play an honorable macro game. Riva hates anything that's non-standard. Cheese, rushes, aggressive timing, all in, one base builds, that sort of thing. So you're going to play slow, based game. But if I play the game in the exact style he's used to, won't I get stomped? Maybe. But it's your only chance to get him on your good side. Play him, show off your skill, chat him up, and recruit him. You make it sound easy. Hey, find your own players if you don't like it. I'm sure there's tons of strategy forum scrubs willing to try out. Damn. He does have a point. I guess I'm staying in tonight. Team League practice. Gotta drill a Zerg of our... Hold up. That became a lot of words. That didn't make sense to my brain. Gotta drill a Zerg of ours to snipe the team Kane Terran Ace. You know, I might be a video game nerd, okay? Might play way too many video games. Sometimes these words still confuse me. I'm not entirely sure I understood what this man just told me. Most I got out of it is another player on his team has to beat another player's guy. I think that's what it is. Don't judge me harshly. The match is half a week away. Until then, practice. That's how we do it. Beneath his easy facade, I can tell that Excel doesn't seem too pleased by the circumstance. Right then, any final tips against Rias before I go practice for tonight? Yeah. Hope you like Mac. All I can do is groan. My favorite. Admin said it wouldn't be more than 5 minutes now. Reva just got finished extending his record to 13 wins. I'm already warmed up from practicing all day, so there's no point in loading up a map to drill my micro or anything like that. Only thing I gotta do is focus on the game. Focus on before the game is my build and my nerves. Most players, myself included, tend to get a little bit jittery before a high-stakes match. It's a more serious issue at live events with lights and cameras and cheering fans, but it can happen in an online setting just as easily. This King of the Hill is broadcast on commentated live streams. The channel hosting isn't particularly popular, but the exposure can't hurt. Unless I get beat really badly. Again. Hey, haven't you heard all publicity is good publicity, I think is how it goes. Looks like the game is getting started. In the pre-game lobby, Reva remains utterly silent, even after I offer my friendly, good luck. Whatever, let's get this going. Alright. Alright, time to show Reva and everyone else that's watching what I'm made of. I'm watching my scout cross the map when a thought occurs to me. If this guy supposedly hates wrestling, I should be able to score a pretty easy win against him with one. There's a specific proxy build that works really well on this map, especially against the type of player that Excel describes Reva as. I might risk angering the person I'm about to recruit though. Still, the game is being broadcast online. If I win, there's a chance that I could earn enough cred to find another player anyway. Do I really want to go against Excel's advice? And it's only one game after all. You know, this is something that I have an issue with. When I think I'm good at something, I think I'm very good at it. And I get upset when other people try and, like in CSGO, I think I'm a decent scout. I'm decent with the scout. So when the opponent member on the other team pulls out a scout, and we get like a good back and forth going, even if I hate that person for actually being just as good as me or better than me with this scout, they gain my respect. But when someone like sees me being a scouter and they decide to use like a bunch of like dirty tactics like P90 rushing, and then they get my hatred. So we shall match this man in his Alright, we shall match this man in his own game. Alright, it's not like I hate playing standard or anything, I just don't like that I'm playing straight into this guy's strong points. Whatever. As expected, the game begins with a long calm. Reva shows absolutely no sign of early aggression, instead focusing entirely on building a strong economy. I use the breathing room to invest heavily into structures for tank production. My scout reveals that Reva is doing the same thing, just as Excel said. Looks like it's going to be a long, drawn-out tank v tank positioning war. Reva and I split the map in half, one side littered with his bases, defensive structures and tanks, and one side with mine. I'm not particularly comfortable with this style of play. I prefer an agile army accompanied by dropships, but it's next to impossible to break a meching terrain if they have a strong economy. Oh shit, I'm under attack. Reva inching his tank line towards the corner of the map. He managed to find a weak position in my formation. One of my tanks was a bit too far away from the rest and got picked off. A nuke? In a serious game? Oh my gosh. It really is like Supreme Commander. That's my play. And Supreme Commander, I've always gone with the route of a heavy tank, like heavy defense, very light, low-tech army, kind of scout around and do like a couple like hit and runs, and then I build into nukes, and I just load up on them and I let them fly. All in the name of America. Not there. Not here. Not here either. Where is the nuke? Shit, I need to catch it before I lose my army. Boom. There's the ghost. Oh. For a while, no response. I just realized I forgot to read that. I was in too much shock that we just got nuked. But no, after losing, it looks like she went ahead and sent a response saying that he was too good. For a while, no response. And just when I had given up hope that he'll message me back. Thank you, you play well. Made only a few key mistakes. Perfect capitalization and grammar, huh. Whenever anyone does this to me, I feel obligated to fix my typing. Same though. Screw it, I'm way too tired for after 40 minutes of positional gameplay. Yeah? Well, thank you. I'm actually looking for some practice partners, kinda. Kinda? How? Well, I'm starting a team with a few friends. We're gonna try to qualify for Team League. I see. I'm actually looking up to pick another player at this moment. Would you be interested? For almost 10 seconds, nothing. Each second ticking by, feeling longer than the last. But then, I'm willing to discuss the possibility. Awesome. We're gonna meet up at Golden Zonefire tomorrow afternoon. You're in Seoul? I think it's Seoul? No, that's how you'd say it in English. Seoul? I think it's Seoul. Probably. Probably not. I'm probably insulting tons of people by saying it. You know where it is, yeah? Oh, you wish to meet in person. Come on, I kept this far. Keep it together. Yeah, just gonna hang with the team and practice a bit. We're nice, I swear. Another pause, this time longer. I found myself drawing closer and closer to the screen in anticipation of Riva's reply. Very well. I will see you and your teammates at Golden Zonefire tomorrow. How do you suggest I find you? Okay, look for the foreigner, lol. Will do so. Goodbye. With that, Riva exits our chat and prepares for his next King of the Hill match. Did I do it? Did I recruit our last player? Can I celebrate yet? No, better wait. I mean, he's never been to an event before in person before. There's a chance he won't show. I step out of my chair and fall into my bed, simultaneously tired and restless. I shut my eyes, but there's no way I'm going to sleep tonight with this hanging over my head. That's me every night. God damn, I suck at both being tired and have too much going on in my head at the exact same time. It's probably one of the reasons that I feel like sometimes I have insomnia. I think anyway. Maybe I should go to Go-Mart. It's not a good idea to drink caffeinated stuff this late at night, but a walk might get my head off. What if Weird Face? What if Weird Face? Now, stay with me here. Stay up here. Up here. No, look at me. What if? Alright? What if the guy from Go-Mart is actually the guy we just recruited? Like, think about this. He was very professional in his typing and was very like professional in gameplay, chose an honor roll route. But now think back to the guy we saw at Gomart and how he acted with his very formal outfit and the very professional-esque way he did things, and he took things slow there too. I think I'm onto something. I think I'm right. I'm probably not even close to right, because that'd be really creepy. I mean, the guy looked like he was like 50 or something, and he would be hanging with a bunch of kids. Oh, but if I'm right, that'd be a good twist. Oh, I kind of want to be right. Since meeting Excel and Jet, the pangs of homesickness haven't been nearly as bad. Should I feel guilty that I only want to update my old friends or parents now that I've actually got something going my way? Is it better to keep the small victories to myself? When was the last time I even spoke English? I honestly can't remember. Me either. I don't know how to speak English. I don't know how to read English. I suck at English. I never had to move around or switch schools when I was a kid, but maybe this is the same thing. You find a group and stick with it. Keep in touch with your old friends. It becomes too difficult. You know who else it's hard to keep in touch with? You guys. Why? Because I'm ending this episode. Why? Because I meant to end it a second ago, but then I got distracted with my incredible theory that I would like to be correct. But I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!